Dramatic testimony in the trial of Michael Johnson. He is the only person ever charged in the murder of Phylicia Barnes, the North Carolina teenager who vanished here in Baltimore in late 2010 while visiting family. Her body found months later. WJZ is live at Courthouse East, where the trial continues. Rick Ritter updates today's testimony. Rick?
Well, Denise, Johnson is being tried for a third time, so a lot of this evidence is coming up yet again. Today's focus was centered around a storage container. They're calling it a tote. It's what the state claims Johnson put Barnes' body inside of. Also, a lot of focus centered around a video that showed Barnes partially naked. They say Johnson became obsessed with the 16-year-old. The gruesome murder of Phylicia Barnes is back in the spotlight as the state tries to pin Michael Johnson as her killer for the third time.
This tragic thing that happened to a 16-year-old, and this should never happen.
Barnes disappeared back in 2010 while visiting her half-sisters in Baltimore. Her body was later found floating in the Susquehanna River. On Friday, the defense focused on a blue storage container in the courtroom, similar to the one the state claims Johnson took from their apartment and used to stuff Phylicia's body in. The defense caught Barnes' half-sister Dina in conflicting statements. As she first told investigators years ago, the container that went missing was smaller. Investigators said, "So you're talking 2 by 2 by 2. Yes, you could carry it," Dina said, as the defense hinted that size isn't big enough to fit a body. But in redirect, Dina said she wasn't mentally stable when she made those comments years ago. "I was all over the place. I didn't know what to do."
It's a rough road, but we're going to get through it. So we're positive, still staying positive and optimistic.
Meanwhile, prosecutors believe Johnson became obsessed with Phylicia after the 16-year-old was recorded naked in a video that Johnson was there for and had a copy of. While history is not on their side, Barnes' family isn't losing hope.
Stick with it.
Do you feel the evidence is strong enough? Are you still confident?
Always confident. Always confident. Always confident.
After 3 days, Dina Barnes is now off the stand. Again, the ex-girlfriend of Johnson, who claims he never reached out after Phylicia went missing. Denise, back to you.
All right, thank you, Rick. In the first trial, Johnson was convicted of murder, but that was later overturned. A judge declared a mistrial the second time around.